Imagine you're standing in the middle of the ocean. Beneath you, there is a heart the size of a car, a tongue that weighs as much as an entire elephant, and a sound so loud it could literally vibrate your internal organs to pieces. You're floating above the largest living thing to ever exist on Earth. But here's the kicker. This giant is actually a professional breath holder who hasn't slept properly in 40 years. How does nature allow something this impossible to even exist? Today, we aren't just looking at cool animals. We're looking at the glitches in the matrix, the creatures that break every rule of biology we were taught in school. We're talking about birds that fly for 6 months without landing once, and a tiny jelly-like blob that has figured out how to live forever. If you think humans are the peak of evolution, the next 8 minutes are going to change your mind. Let's dive into the world of the wild thinkers. Let's talk about the marathon runners of the sky, the alpine swift. These birds don't just fly, they live in the air. They eat in the air, mate in the air, and yes, they even sleep while flying. Scientists tracked one bird that stayed airborne for 200 days straight. How? They let half their brain sleep while the other half stays awake to navigate. Imagine never having to touch the ground for half a year. Back to our ocean giant. A blue whale's tongue is so massive that 50 people could stand on it at once. But the real wonder is their heartbeat. When they dive deep, their heart slows down to just 2 beats per minute. This allows them to stay under for huge amounts of time. Their arteries are so wide a human toddler could crawl through them. It's not just a fish, it's a living, breathing skyscraper. 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. The immortal mystery. Finally, meet the Turritopsis dohrnii, the immortal jellyfish. When this creature gets old, sick, or stressed, it doesn't die. It reverses its aging process. It turns its own cells back into their earliest form and starts its life cycle all over again. It's the only animal we know of that has cheated death. It's basically a real-life time traveler. Nature doesn't make mistakes. It makes masterpieces. From the immortal jellyfish to the heart of the blue whale, we are surrounded by wonders that we are only just beginning to understand. The real question is, what else is out there that we haven't found yet? If these facts blew your mind, you're officially part of the crew. Hit that like button if you learned something new today, and subscribe to join us on the next deep dive. Stay curious, stay wild, and we'll see you in the next one.